So after I've done my morning routine and then I've had breakfast, I have breakfast fairly early, usually around 7 o'clock every morning. I listen to my body, I'm hungry around that time, so I'm gonna eat around that time. Then I'll just get on the computer and do admin work or editing or like send out newsletters or whatever needs to be done really. Today I'm basically just fixing up my website, planning my next few videos for the week ahead, and then I'm also going to make some little things on Canva. So as you guys would see on my Instagram or even like my thumbnails on YouTube, when I design my little quotes or whatever, I do them all on Canva. So it's like this free app that you can get on Google. It is so good. I do actually pay for the version that I have because it has more like features and stuff that I can access. So that is really good. I do recommend that if you are into designing or you're into your Instagram, or just, yeah, it's really good for designers as well. And like, you know, logo making and website designing, like if you want to do some logos or whatever for it. So yes, that is really good. So I'm just going to do that this morning. And then I have my team coming over today. So my goal, as you guys know, for my 2020 goal was to actually grow my C team. So I have Toby, who is working for me. He's like my videographer, my photographer, does all like my finance stuff, just stuff that goes through one ear and out the other really. He does all of that. And then I've got Irma, who's my PR. So whenever we're, you know, working with other companies or emails or anything to do with that, she takes control of that. So basically they come over from Monday to Friday really. And they're gonna come here today. Minnie Moo is gonna visit. So as you guys know, I haven't told you this on my YouTube channel yet, but on my Instagram, so much has happened. So basically I got Minnie Moo, and then in between that time I was a little bit naughty. I wasn't naughty, I just, in my mind I was like, oh okay cool, like we'll lodge the application to the real estate to get approval. Everyone in this apartment has dogs, so it'd be so fun. And then in that meantime, while I was waiting, I actually still got Minnie Moo. Don't try that at home. And then after 2 days of having her, they actually gave me an email saying she needs to be out ASAP. So I freaked out. Yeah, I just freaked out. And luckily I have one of my best mates, Mitch, minding her until I move into my new apartment. So I did get approved 3 days ago for that apartment. And it's huge. I'm so excited. It's huge. It's gonna have an office for all of us, for me and my C team. It's gonna have a room for me, and then it's even gonna have a spare room that Toby's gonna stay in like 2-3 times a week, like whenever he's down, because he's down so often, and rather than just sleeping on my lounge, he's gonna have a spare room there. Then it has a front yard for Minnie, it has a side yard for Minnie, it has a huge garage. So this is something that I have wanted to envision for 2020, and it happened a lot sooner because of pressure. But at the end of the day, pressure is not bad because it helps you move forward, I guess. So that is something that is really good and really exciting. Like, you guys are obviously going to come on the journey for that. I spent the whole weekend with Minnie Moo, so I took actually time off social media to be present with my friends and Minnie. And it is Monday, my favorite day of the week. Like, I love Mondays so much. I feel like you're reset, you're recharged, and you can set your intentions for the entire week. And like, this is where like I'm fresh, I've had my gist. I actually haven't had my gist. I need to do my gist today. So that's something that, so Minnie Moo is coming over today because my mate Mitch is not working, so he said he's going to come down here because he lives roughly 45 minutes away. He's going to come down, he's going to train here, and I'm going to babysit like Minnie at like the park or go for a walk or something like that. So there's a few things that I do want to film. I also want to film like an update of what I ate in a day, so that's going to be within this video. I am meant to train today. I do have a lot of work to do. I'll see how I feel. Okay, so I've just come back from the shop and I wanted to show you guys my realistic like mini food haul. I find in the past with my food hauls, I would always like, you know, make just fruit and vegetables and make it super Instagram like worthy. But ever since I transitioned into my diet, I find that I am incorporating more like packaged food, so like not like obviously processed foods, but more convenient foods, and it's just working for me and my lifestyle. Like for example, like packaged rice, tuna. So like this isn't Instagram worthy to me, but it's realistic and it's my everyday shop. So I'm gonna show you guys. So this is kind of just like a mini food haul with things that I need. So my main sources of protein that I have are chicken thigh, tuna. So this is the tuna brain that I get. Lean beef mince, so I'll make like beef patties with this, or I'll make like spaghetti bowl. My sauce that I marinate all my chicken with, so I'll show you how I marinate my chicken later. And then just some Chobani yogurt, so then I get the vanilla and the banana, or I just have the plain one and I'll mix like my woman's best protein powder with it. Some fresh greens when I make salad. So I don't make salads too often, but lately I have been, because it's like hotter weather and summer, So I'll make like a chicken and sweet potato salad or like a pasta salad or something. Popcorn for a snack, broccoli. So I always swap and change with my greens. So I'll either have broccoli or broccolini or beans. Right now I'm loving broccoli, jasmine rice, and then I have Coke Zero. So I love like fresh drinks, especially bubbly drinks to have like with lunch or just whenever. And I don't like kombucha, so kombucha really messes with my stomach. So this is kind of like my guilty pleasure. I have one a day, and then I have just some protein bars. So this one you can get from Woolworths. This one again you can get from Woolworths, so I love these ones. These are just protein bars, and then these are more natural like protein bars. So these are the Health Lab. These ones like made out of your dates, your nuts, your seeds. These are the more natural versions, and these are kind of like artificial protein bars. I actually completely cut these out from my diet when I was healing my gut. But now that my gut is fine, I can incorporate like one a day. I don't go over that because then that's just so much artificial protein, and artificial protein is hard to digest. So if you are having gut issues, I actually recommend cutting out artificial protein and seeing how that goes. The main things that helped cut out with my gut were artificial protein and soy. And once I cut them two out of my diet, everything else would just progress from there. But if you want to learn more in how I healed my gut, I will link my ebook in the description below. So that is my gut reset challenge, and it's basically the diet that I followed in order to heal my gut. So I'm just gonna make a snack. So I've got 4 thin corn cakes, and then this is the tuna that I'm going to use. So it's currently around 10 AM and this is my little snack. I'm someone who I just love simple food, so this is literally just tuna, rice cakes, and a bit of that sauce, salt and pepper. So I've spoke about this a few, oh hello, there's me. I currently am tracking. I have spoke about this a few times on my Instagram purely because I have goals at this present moment, and it's like to gain some muscle. So I want to be making sure I'm eating enough and hitting my macro targets. No, I do not recommend this for everyone. If you have a bad relationship with food and you're using it as a form of restriction, tracking can be so unhealthy for you mentally and can actually push you further away from your goals. So the only reason why I'm tracking is just making sure that I am getting enough. Because when it comes to losing weight or putting on weight, people complicate it so much, but the fundamentals of weight loss or weight gain is calorie deficit or calorie surplus. It doesn't matter what diet you're doing, how many times a day you're eating, what workouts you're doing, whether you're doing paleo, vegan, intermittent fasting. At the end of the day, if you want to gain muscle, you do have to be weight training and within a calorie surplus and hitting your protein requirements. How you can find this out, I have had a few scans done, so I get my like a body scan done. Sometimes your gyms can do this. You can go to a DEXA scan place. You can calculate it on like certain like macro calculators on Google, but I wouldn't recommend these because obviously they're not that accurate, but you can just get a rough guideline. And if you're wanting to lose weight, it's just about being within a calorie deficit, so eating less calories than what your body burns. So hey team.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey y'all.
Hey. So we're just getting ready, just sipping on that, and then whilst I'm at the gym, I will also have my BCAAs from Women's Best. I'm gonna train legs. I'm probably not gonna film it because I'm gonna have a lot of content for this video and I don't want it to be extremely long, so I'm not gonna film it. But I will see you when I get a bug. So I've just come back from the gym and my post-workout meal is just going to be, I have 165 grams of white rice. I have 150 grams of chicken that I did in the air fryer, broccoli, and then I also have some shredded cheese that I bought from Woolies. And then to get some more greens in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of make this like a salad type of thing. So I've got my little salad, and then I'm going to get roughly 25 grams of some cheese in. So then I have my healthy fats, my protein, and my carbohydrates. And then what I'm going to use as a dressing is just this. As I said before, she has been staying with my mate Mitch. Hello, darling. Oh, hang on.
She really wants to come see Totes. Uncle Totes?
No, she's trying to see Irma.
Oh, whatever. Go on, get out of it. Look, she's trying to see Irma.
I'm trying to get her attention.
He's just taking her to the beach. She's so smelly. Oh my goodness. He's just taking her to the beach, but we're not gonna keep her in the apartment. We're gonna like go for a walk with her, probably have a shower. Oh, let's take her to that dog wash place.
Yes.
That's a good idea. So I'm gonna finish my lunch. I'm just gonna top it with that coconut aminos. salt and pepper, and this is going to be my post-workout meal, and I'm going to be present and play with Minnie. Hello! Hello! I gave Emma this whole outfit. How good does she look?
She looks amazing.
Oh, baby. She's snoring. She fell asleep like that. She is honestly so funny. She can fall asleep anywhere. So I have done all my filming for the day, and now we're just going to the bank and going to take a Minnie for a walk. Then I have my afternoon snack. So this is Blue Dinosaur's protein bar. I only like the peanut butter flavour. The other flavours I personally don't like. They're a bit rank. But this is going to be my afternoon snack. And then I'll catch up with you guys after the bank. Dentists scare the living daylight out of me.
What? How you feeling?
There's different sizes for the trays. We've used a large one for obvious reasons.
After all this.
I feel funky fresh.
That was good. I didn't realise that.
No? Do I not say that? Okay, retake. Ask me again.
How do you feel?
No, we don't.
I don't know. I'm under pressure. Do it again.
Violated. Is it racing?
You really couldn't help yourself, could you?
See if it works.
Are you kidding me?
There you go. And that's right. Yeah, let's go. The other one's
Wheels
great.
on the bus go round and round, round. Instagram photo. Peace. We're currently just on our way to go for dinner. It's like a pub, so we're gonna get like a pub feed. I'm gonna show you guys how I make a little twist on a pub feed to make it healthy, because I'm someone who I like to eat, as you guys know, I kind of like follow like a 70-30 rule when it comes to like eating healthy. 70% wholesome, but 30% enjoying myself. And throughout my weeks, I eat out quite often. I do like to make alternatives to make that meal like a little bit healthier, because I feel my best with certain foods that I am eating. So I do like to kind of like change up the meal. So I'll show you guys what we're gonna order in here. But today, look at the sky. Honestly, it is ridiculous. As you guys know, like, we're currently going through the fires and it is ridiculous weather. Say hi, guys. These are our friends. These are our friends. All right.
Benny, mate Benny.
Let's get out. Oh, ladies. Yum! So this is going to be my last meal of the day, so it's just yogurt, protein, and some honey. Lately I have been trying to eat enough during the day, just so I'm not as hungry as night. I find it so much better on my digestion, and I sleep so much better. So I was a bit peckish after dinner, so I am just fueling my sweet tooth craving with a bit of yogurt, protein, and honey. It's such a good way if you are craving like something sweet after dinner. I highly recommend this little combo. It's so yum. Oh, something that I wanted to ask you guys. As you guys know, I've healed myself from IBS, but something that I struggle with, and it happens every time that I get to a certain weight. And every time I get to roughly around like 55 kilos, I tend to get like a really bad and irritated stomach when I wear pants or like skirts or literally anything. So like lately I've only been able to wear like pajama pants, some sport pants or dresses. Honestly, like this afternoon I had to go home because the skirt that I was wearing was like a little bit too tight. And I'm not saying like it's tight to the point it's like reducing circulation. It's just literally touching me and it creates so much irritation. It's something that when my IBS was like really severe, that it happened all the time. So it's actually come back since I have gained, I've gained like 10 to like 13 kilos like since last year. And even though my gut is completely fine, that irritation pain has come back every time I wear skirts or like pants. I cannot wear jeans. Like jeans is a huge no-no. So if anyone has like had anything similar happen to them or whatever, or if they know what it could be, please let me know in the comments below. And I'm really sorry if you can hear the crickets. They're not shutting up. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this What I Eat in a Day. I love you so much. If you want more videos like this, make sure you do give it a thumbs up and let me know what type of videos you want in the comments below. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!